Paganism of January, Janus, and the New Year. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, by SHAM, YAHAWASHI, by SHAM, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone, taught me this truth of the Spirit, singing honors to the elect. Peace and bless to the 1/3 and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. The water to the beloved brother Lawat. He put some information in the group chat last night, and it was these two photos, and I was like, man, that's something I need to go into. We spoke about it briefly at camp, but I want to kind of go a little in depth into how January 1st and New Year's Eve is actually paganism, because it's the worshiping of a Greek or a Roman god. But before I put the carriage before the horse, right here, 1752. Remember, the Renaissance era actually started during the way before the 1400s, like 1200s, right? So this is during like the height or getting towards the end of like actually we're still in the Renaissance era, really think about it. After the intensity of the slave trade, chattel slavery. It said the Julian calendar. This was back during the time of the popes as well. The Julian calendar was replaced by the Gregorian calendar, changing the formula for calculating leap years. A leap year is when they add another day to the year, so rather than being 365, it would be 366. The beginning of the legal new year was moved from March 25th, all right, to January 1st. And that goes back to this precept right here in the Bible. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of time. Now, on the left side of the screen, you'll see these months still have the Latin numbers in their names. September, Sep goes to 7. October goes to 8, the octagon. When you're dealing with geometry, an octagon has 8 sides. November is 9, and December is 10 with the decagon, or like the Decalogue stone, which they also refer to as the 10 Commandments that they found in Los Lunas, Mexico. Now listen here, it says, so if December is the 10th month, let's continue. January the 11th, February the 12th, and March will be the month that begins the new year. January 1st isn't. So it's right there in the history. They know that the beginning of the year starts in March, not in the dead of winter, hence dead winter. Life is in spring, hence a woman gives birth to offspring. Carry on. This is the god Janus. All right, in ancient Roman religion and myth, Janus is the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, frames, and endings. He is usually depicted as having 2 faces. And they ask, why does Janus have 2 faces? As the god of transition and dualities, Janus is portrayed with 2 faces, one facing the past and facing the future. So it'll let you know. And also, whenever there's a new year, they always send an article out. These are the new laws that have been passed. It said it right here in Daniel 7:25, where it says, it shall wear out the saints of the Most High and think to change times and laws, because they constantly changing laws. You can't make this up, man. This is right here in our face, you know. Call loyal and YAHAWASHI, the water to the beloved brother Lawat, bringing this to fruition again. Let's go to the next. All right. Now, right here, I typed in when is Passover. I just typed in because when they keep their Passover, the small hats, right? And it says right here, highlighted in blue, usually happens in April and occasionally in late March. I wonder why. Didn't I just say that March 25th was the beginning of the new year? Isn't that late March, plot thickens. You understand what I'm saying? And they thought to change the times. And here's a prime example of determining when the new year is. Back in March. Listen to this. It's the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which occurs during the same time you have the Passover. This is on Exodus chapter 12, verse 17. I'm not going to make this long. And ye shall observe the Feast of Unleavened Bread, for in this self-same day have I brought your enemies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at even. So it says the first month, meaning the first month of the year. And that's in March. Because when do the elders usually have the Passover for us? They usually give us the date in March. And even when the small hats, when they keep theirs, they say sometimes around the end of March or the beginning of April. Because according to the scriptures, the first month is March. And even history showed that. So it's not January. All right. In the month of January, what people are doing, they're worshiping the mythology of god Janus, which is pretty much the god of beginnings and the god of gates and the god of transitions. All right. So with that being said, pray you was edifying, fed, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent, Kwame Allah, Mufla Babal, Shalom.